Hello students, and welcome to class. Today we're going to learn something very important. We're going to learn about complaint letters. Before I continue, what is a complaint? Well, a complaint is when you tell someone what they did wrong and what they can do better. You will learn the importance of a complaint, how to make a complaint letter, and what a complaint letter is. Let's begin. I want to tell you a story. This story is not true, but it's a pretty good example. Do you see a watch? No, you don't. Well, I ordered a watch. No, I didn't. And it was an Apple Watch. I was online shopping and I saw this watch. I thought, no way, this is awesome. And wow, look at this. 4.5 stars from 13,059 customers. That's amazing. I want to order this right now. Click, click. It comes in the mail. Knock, knock, knock on the door. Yes. Oh, thank you for my package. I take my package. What is this? I open the package. What is this? I'm not happy. I feel bad. Yes, I'm really angry. Because I paid so much money for that watch. And when I get it, after waiting a long time, of course, it's broken. That is not okay. And Apple needs to know this is not okay. So, that watch, we need to do something about it. We need to complain. And we complain through a complaint letter. Now, in the past, people would get a pen, maybe get some paper, and they would write a complaint letter and send it in the mail. But nowadays, we don't really do that much. We will send an email or talk on social media. Okay, maybe some people still do the handwritten letter, but most people just type it. But in any case, a complaint letter is when you tell a company about how they made you dissatisfied about their product or service. Dissatisfaction or dissatisfied. That's down here. That means you're not happy. You are angry. Angry! Or you're sad. I want my watch. So, how to make you happy? Well, you know how to be happy, and we do that by complaining. In Thailand, it's probably bad to complain to a business because essentially you are blaming them. Well, in the West, it's good to blame. It's good because if your customers are not blaming you, then they are probably leaving you and going to a different business, which means you don't get their money. And you want that money. You want money, so you need to change. Do not get angry and blame your customers. No. Tell your customers, thank you for your complaint. How can I do better for you? This is what the successful businesses do. So, I found online about why customer complaints are good for business. And basically the article is saying that customers are teaching you how to do your business better. Students, I am your teacher. You are a student. When you do your homework and your homework is not good, I will tell you what you did not do good. Am I blaming you? Well, yeah, I am blaming you because you're wrong. Well, it's the same thing for a business. If you have a business and your customers are telling you what you're doing wrong, that's okay. You have an opportunity to do better next time. We will talk about that in a different class, but for right now, let's just stay focused on how you can write a complaint letter. This is very important for you as a business owner because if you have a makeup business, or if you have an accounting business, or if you have a automotive car business and you order something for your business and there's something wrong, you need to write a letter of complaint. So before I even tell you anything about that, we need to know some vocabulary for that letter of complaint. Are you ready? Let's do it. We're going to begin with phonics. I want you to copy me. Right here. Copy me. Refund. Good. Next. Exchange. Good. Inquire. Good. Sincerely. Good. Unfortunately. No. Again, please. Unfortunately. Yes, very good. Grateful. Yeah, that's kind of easy. Appreciate. Fantastic. And as soon as possible. Good. Now, in the blue, I have given you examples about how to write this in a letter. You can also use these examples for talking to someone too. Let's begin with refund. Refund is about getting your money back. So I bought an iWatch and the iWatch is broken. I don't want the iWatch anymore. I just want my money. I will ask for a refund. I will say, "Dear Apple, I'd like a refund." Now, maybe I don't want money. I want a watch. Well, then I would talk about an exchange. I give Apple the broken iWatch, and then Apple gives me a new one. "Dear Apple, I'd like to exchange this for a new one." Students, in English, when I say one, ไม่ใช่หนึ่ง I mean to say iWatch. In English, we do not say the subject noun twice. For example, Teacher Ken. Teacher Ken is my teacher. Teacher Ken is tall. No, you don't say that. You should say, Teacher Ken is my teacher. He is tall. You see, we have the pronoun to talk about the subject. Well, that is what we do for a product. We use the word one. My Apple iWatch is broken. I want a new Apple iWatch. No. My Apple iWatch is broken. I want a new one. Yes. Next. Inquire. So this is kind of a filler word. If you want to be very, very polite in your letter, you can say, I would like to talk to you about a refund. Or, if you want to speak very professional and formal English, don't say talk about, say inquire. It's the same word. I'm writing to inquire about a refund. See? That sounds classy. That's some James Bond stuff. Martini, please. Yeah. Alright, next. Sincerely. This is pretty simple. When you finish writing your letter, you need to write sincerely before writing your name underneath it. Be sure to have a comma after sincerely. Why do we do that? I don't know. It's just what we do. Oh, in your email to me, you should say sincerely as well. Next. Unfortunately. So this is a word that we say for something bad that happened. Dear Apple, I was very happy to get my iWatch so quickly in the mail. Unfortunately, when I opened the box, I saw that it was broken. Unfortunately. Talking about something bad. Next up, these are kind of the same. Grateful and appreciate. They basically mean happy. When you talk to a company, you should let them know how to make you happy, because customers are the most important people of a business. Without customers, a business does not make money. So, the informal way of speaking English would be, hey Apple, what's up, man? You could make me really happy if you give me a refund. That's informal. Do not talk like that. You are a professional business English student. So how do you talk? You should say, Dear Apple, I'd like to inquire about a refund, and I would be very grateful if you could give me one. One. Remember, when I say one, I'm talking about the subject of the sentence, and the subject is refund. So I'm not going to say the word refund again and again. I'm going to say this word once, and then I'm going to use the word one after that. You could also say, Dear Apple, I'd like to exchange my broken iWatch for a new one. I would appreciate it if you could do that for me. So grateful and appreciate. It's about happiness, how they can make you happy. Finally, going fast. As soon as possible. You probably heard ASAP. As soon as possible, it means quickly. So if you want help quickly, you should say as soon as possible. You don't say, do it for me right now. No. You should say, I would be grateful if I could have my refund as soon as possible. Alright. Now you know the vocabulary, we can get into the basics on how to write a complaint letter. So you can see here there are 3 parts, and we're using the example of a broken iWatch. We have the opening, a main message, and a closing. This is just like what you always learned in school when you write an essay. You have your introduction, body paragraph, and your conclusion. So, your introduction or your opening, this is where you are going to talk about the problem. What's wrong? The main message is where you give details of the problem. And in the closing, you give a solution. So, when we're talking about the iWatch, for example, we are going to say, Dear Sir or Madam, because I don't know their name. I'm writing to you because my iWatch is broken. Okay, simple. Now we need to give more details. I ordered it online. When I got it in the mail, it was broken. Fantastic. Next, what do you want? I want a refund or exchange. You can say replacement too. Exchange, replacement, same thing. Don't forget to say sincerely. Sincerely, teacher Ken. Alright, so that was my basic example. This is a real complaint letter. This is what you need to know how to do to pass this class. And this is your homework. In the next slide, I'll tell you more about your homework. So, for your homework, I want you to make this. You can write on a paper, you can type on a computer. You need to have today's date. You also need to have the name and address of the person who you are writing to. In my example, I was writing to Apple, so I would put down the name of the person for customer service and the address. You'll have to do some research. It should be online. But if you ordered, sorry. For my example, if I ordered the iWatch from Lazada, then I would write a letter to the person who sold me the watch on Lazada. I would not write a letter to Apple because it has nothing to do with Apple. I should only write to the person who sold me the watch. Next, we need to do a greeting. Dear Sir or Madam, or if you know the name and it's a man, use his last name. So my last name is Drew. For example, Dear Mr. Drew. If it's a woman, Dear Miss, and then write her last name. MS, right here, MS is Miss. Next, this is the opening that you learned about in the last slide. This is the problem. After you write about the problem, you want to give some more information, give some details, and finally tell them what you want. And don't forget to write sincerely and your name. Okay, so assignments. I want you to go back into this lecture and look at those vocabulary words. In the comment below. Hello. In the comment below, type your nickname, your student number, and make a sentence, one sentence, with one vocabulary word. Right here. Now you're not finished. By Sunday, April 5th, 2020, I want you to write a complaint letter to a seller or to a company. And I would like you to use your business. So in our class, we have Nai, you have a car business. Champu, you have a... What is your business, Champu? Are you accounting? Yeah, I think accounting. That is your service. Ploy, makeup. Okay. And ชุติมา your business. Ooh. I cannot remember. Cortold. So for your businesses, what I want you to do is I want you to write a letter to someone who sold you something. For example, Ploy, you have makeup business, right? So, Ploy, maybe you can complain about getting the wrong color of makeup or a wrong type of makeup. Nai, maybe you ordered some Nissan car parts, but when you open the box, they're Chevy car parts, they're not Nissan. Champu, for your accounting business, maybe you ordered some pens or you ordered a calculator and it's broken or it's the wrong type. Well, you can complain about that. So I want you to write a complaint letter. And I want you to ask for a refund. Then I want you to send it to me in email. If you write a letter, then you can take a picture and email me. If you want to type, and I recommend that you type, and you don't have a computer, it's okay. I will show you. Oh, my phone is dead. I cannot give you an example. Wait, yes I can. Wow, PowerPoint. I love it. I recommend that you download the application Microsoft Word. This is available in the Apple iStore or the Google Play Store. I do not get paid to tell you this. I'm just trying to help you out because this app will correct your spelling. Okay, we're finished. If you have any questions, let me know. I am your teacher, so I'm like a tutor. I'm here to help you. If you don't know what to do, try your best. And if you still don't know what to do, talk to your classmates. And if you still don't know what to do after that, then give me an email and I will help you out. Okay? Okay. I will see you next week. Good luck and see you next time.